Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is round 2 here in season 2 of the NOSSCAR Short Track Series. One of 3 C Division NOSSCAR leagues hosted on the NASCAR 15 video game on the PlayStation 3 console. Green flag is out. Timac on the pole. He was able to get through turn 1 and 2 very successfully. And now he's got to try to run away from his teammate, Throbbing Vein, in the 5. That's Caleb Starr. In the number 22 car, he normally drives the 95, but he's giving the 22 for Team Penske a run for a couple races here. And then you got Daniel Harmon in the 23 car in 4th, Humpy in 5th, trying to take it from Larson Rocks, and I think he did in the 43. Humpy is very talented here at Richmond. He won the pole for the Richmond Day race last season here in the Short Track Series. Here in the world of NOSSCAR, we have 9 leagues in total, 3 A Division leagues, 3 B Division leagues, and 3 C Division leagues. For more information on how to sign up and become a driver in any one of those divisions, or the leagues in general, you can choose as many as you want to compete in. Go over to NOSSCAR.com and scroll to the bottom of the homepage. On the website you'll find schedules, race results, point standings, you name it. Every single race is uploaded to YouTube. And all the race results are posted on our Facebook page. Our Facebook page has recently reached over 1,100 likes. So we would like to thank everybody for your support on Facebook. Timac, your leader. Throbbing Vein in 2nd. Daniel Harmon made a nice move around the outside to take 3rd from Humpy. Or is Humpy actually trying to take 3rd from Daniel? Looks like Humpy takes 3rd from Daniel Harmon in the 43. Harmon in the 23, Humpy in the 43. And that's Caleb Starr in the 22 car running in 5th, right behind the 23. And that is Herbie in the number 33, black and yellow Cheerios car running in 6th. And I believe we might have had a spin back there. Gonna see if we can find it for you. And let's see what happens. I believe it comes out of this corner, and it looks like Throbbing Vein came down to the inside, but Humpy was there, and Throbbing Vein in the 5 has spun. Here at Richmond International Raceway, Daniel Harmon up to 2nd, Humpy now up to 3rd, Caleb Starr now up to 4th, and it looks like Herbie in the 33, rounding out the top 5 for the time being. Tough break for Throbbing Vein. He's a very talented driver. He's driven that number 5 car for quite some time here in the NOSSCAR leagues. NOSSCAR stands for National Online Super Stock Car Association of Racing. 9 leagues in total, 6 of them hosted on the NASCAR 15 video game, 3 of them starting on NASCAR Heat 2 on PlayStation 4 on January 15, 2018. Again, that's NOSSCAR.com. Check us out. Timac in the 24 is probably only about 2 or 3 laps from encountering some lap traffic here. Daniel Harmon still in the 2nd position in the number 23 car, starting to lose a bit of ground, but then again, keep in mind he was involved in that little skirmish between Throbbing Vein and Humpy in the 43 car, so he might have picked up a little bit of damage as well as Humpy in the 43. And we're also hearing that something happened to Just Ken in the 78 car early in the race. He finds himself a little bit behind the 8 ball in the early going here at Richmond. And there is Twitch Whiskers in the 48 car just in front of her teammate, Timac in the 24. She's running the high line, so that might mean that she's got a loose race car, or it could mean that it just simply doesn't want to turn, but oftentimes you can't really run the very bottom at this racetrack if your car wants to snap sideways when you go to turn the wheel. As you can see, Timac might be a little loose as well, because he can't seem to keep his car down on the very, very bottom. And it looks like Twitch Whiskers might be suffering from a tight condition but we're really not too sure. I believe it's RJ Haywood in the 42 car now, just in front of your race leader Timac in the 24 car. Yes, it is. So evidently problems now for Haywood early in the race. 15 cars in today's feature race at Richmond International Raceway. Getting a report that Just Ken in the 78 car has recovered from his early problems in the race, and he has climbed from 8th rather, all the way up to 3rd. He has gotten around Humpy in the 43, so Humpy is now back in 4th position. Daniel Harmon still runs in 2nd, however he's about, I would say, 3/4 of a straightaway behind your race leader Timac in the 24. 3/4 of maybe the back straightaway. The front straightaway certainly is a lot longer in length. So, looks like Haywood's struggling with a loose race car as well. It's hard to run the bottom if you've got a loose race car here at Richmond International Raceway. It appears Timac is trying to counter that by running maybe one groove above the preferred line. And so far, whatever he's doing is working. It is a 40-lap race here at Richmond International Raceway. All NOSSCAR Short Track Series races are 10% distance of real life Cup Series events. No cautions, no custom setups, damage on full, and there are no black flags in any of the 3 B Division leagues or 3 C Division leagues that are hosted in the NASCAR 15 video game. The reason why is because even if you are not the driver that receives a black flag for speeding on pit road, for example, you just might be disconnected from the race lobby. Drivers are immediately disconnected from the race, kicked out of the race, if one driver simply gets a black flag. So we need to have the black flags off in order for drivers to stay in the race and be competitive and have fun. And I don't know if you guys noticed this, but Just Ken in the 78 car has already made his pit stop. He's come down pit road for 4 fresh tires. It's a little bit early to do so. Let's see if the others follow suit. Remember, Ken was quite a distance behind your race leader Timac, so he might have needed to give this a shot. Short pit, try to use those 4 fresh Goodyear Eagles to make up some ground on the 24. Doesn't look like Timac's going to come down pit road yet. He's staying right with the 78 car, even on old tires. So I don't think Timac is in a hurry to pull the 24 down pit road. Maybe I'm wrong though, because here comes Timac in the number 24. Making his pit stop here on lap 23. He's led every lap since the drop of the green flag, but he is going to surrender the race lead now. And there are a couple of drivers that have not made their green flag pit stop yet. For example, Larson Rocks and Herbie have not made their green flag pit stop yet. They're out there right now looking for a bonus point for leading a lap. Something had to have happened to the 48 car of Twitch Whisker. She was very slow there on the racetrack. She's not having the race that she was hoping for here at Richmond International Raceway. She's coming off a 7th place finish at Bristol Motor Speedway out of 20 drivers here in Season 2's first race of the Short Track Series. But tough break here at Richmond. Here comes Herbie in the 33 car. Surrenders the race lead. He got his bonus point. Now he's on pit road. Larson Rocks has already come down pit road as well in the 31, but he got his bonus point for leading a lap. So when things cycle out here, it looks like Timac is going to be your race leader. However, the 78 and the 23 have gained a little bit of ground. Not much, but a little bit. However, the 24 now has a couple of lap fresher tires than the 23 and the 78. He might be able to hold them off here. Question becomes, did anybody make any adjustments on their race cars that maybe helped the handling of their car? I think a lot of these drivers are struggling with loose race cars because you can see drivers get real sideways anytime they're on the very bottom of the track. But then when they move up a groove or two, you don't really see them get as sideways as often. There's Daniel Harmon in the 23, the Dr. Pepper car. He just passed the start-finish line. He is about 4 seconds behind your race leader, Timac 11 in the 24 car. Timac is looking for his 4th career NOSSCAR Short Track Series victory. Daniel Harmon, of course, won the last race, the race before this one, the season opener for Season 2 at Bristol Motor Speedway, and that was his first career NOSSCAR Short Track Series victory. The NOSSCAR Short Track Series is one of 3 C Division leagues hosted on the NASCAR 15 video game on the PlayStation 3 console. All 3 of the B Division NOSSCAR leagues are also hosted on the NASCAR 15 video game on the PlayStation 3 console. For more information on how to sign up and become a driver, just head over to NOSSCAR.com. Find out more and find the instructions at the bottom of the homepage. NASCAR 15 Victory Edition is only $9.99 if you purchase it directly off the PlayStation 3 store. So in the end, if you feel like it's not for you after a few races of giving it your all out there, at least you only spent, the cost of a Big Mac combo. The career mode alone is worth the $10. And again, the 3A Division NOSSCAR leagues will be starting on January 15th, 2018 on the NASCAR Heat 2 video game on the PlayStation 4 console. And we're all very, very excited about that. All of our races are uploaded to YouTube. And the A Division races will be no different. Timac went up the hill a little bit there. He almost got into the 42. The 42 and the 17 are battling for position. They're both running 1 lap down in 7th and 8th. They're battling to be the first car 1 lap down, but remember, there's no cautions here in the NOSSCAR Short Track Series. So unless a red flag comes out for a car being on their roof or on their side and simply stuck, then they're not going to benefit from being the first car 1 lap down. However, they certainly do want to finish 7th, preferably over the 8th position. Mananger settles into 7th. Haywood settles into 8th. I believe Haywood tried some sort of pit strategy before the end of this race, because remember, we saw him running at 14th early in the going, and now he has made his way up to the 8th position, trying to survive and get himself a good finish. Oh, and problems for Humpy in the 43 car. I'm not sure what happened to him, but he was running in the top 5 when it happened. Richmond is one of Humpy's best racetracks. Everyone points to that 43 car when he comes to Richmond. However, today has not been the race that he has been hoping for. Right now, he's currently scored in the 6th position, 1 lap down. He's about to be 1 lap down to the race leader Timac. Mananger is fighting with the 43 for position, and now it looked like Timac actually elected to let Mananger go. I think that he knows that they're fighting for position and he doesn't really want to get in the way of that. And now I believe we have reached the 1 lap to go mark here at Richmond International Raceway. Not sure what's going on with the 5 car, Throbbing Bane. He's teammates with Timac in the 24. I believe he's trying to save fuel to get to the finish. But it is Timac 11 in the number 24 car, winning here at Richmond International Raceway for the 2nd time at this track in the Short Track Series, and for the 4th time in his Short Track Series career. Head over to NOSSCAR.com, guys. Find out more about the standings, the race results, our history. You can also search NOSSCAR Series Racing on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. You'll find us. Give us a follow, a like, a subscribe, a thumbs up, and we'll do the same right back. Thanks very much for joining us, guys. NOSSCAR.com. Have a great day.